What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get into this week's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue, the road to 200 subs is now officially over. We are now officially on the road to 500 subs. Hopefully we can get to 500 by the end of the year. Don't think it's gonna happen, but of course, you can always dream. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel gets to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, the possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull my second ever Collector's Rare. Because it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a Collector's Rare, because I also pulled this. A Collector's Rare Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I am planning to get it graded at some point. Don't really know when I'll get it graded, but I am definitely going to be getting it graded at some point. Again, not sure when, but I will definitely let you know when that date comes. So if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below, answering the question of the day, which is this: what was your all-time favorite match from WWE Payback? Because for this week's episode, I'm gonna be giving an in-depth review of WWE Payback, as well as talk about what could possibly happen next. Now, speaking of things that are happening next, if you guys saw my video, was it yesterday's video or Saturday's? I think it was Saturday's video. I talked about potentially doing a WWE Superstar Spectacle, and excuse me, after doing some extensive research, I found out that supposedly it will not be a premium live event. So it is a bit unfortunate, but I can tell you one thing right now. There are 3 matches that have been made official for the card. One of them is Rhea Ripley defending her women's world title against Natalya. If I were to make a prediction, I would say Rhea Ripley, no doubt about it. As far as the other two, between John Cena and Seth freaking Rollins against Imperium, you gotta go with the dream team of Cena and Rollins. You can never go wrong with those two. And as far as the undisputed tag title match between Balor and Priest of the Judgment Day, and of course Indus, there's no way in hell Indus is ever gonna win those titles. I'm picking Judgment Day. But if you guys don't know, basically what I do with these review videos is I talk about each match in depth a little bit, and then I reveal the results, similar to what I did on Saturday. But this time I always rate the match from 1 star to 5 stars, talk about whether or not things could have ended differently, and give my rating on the whole card itself from 1 star to 5 stars. And I'm actually going to be doing something as well on the channel really quickly. So I went to my local Rouse over the weekend, and I picked me up a bottle of Prime. In fact, I actually have 4 different bottles of Prime. One I got from my local Vallarta, which is just like down the street from here, and then three from my local Rouse. This one's the blue raspberry. So shoutouts to Logan Paul, but I'm actually gonna try it out. I've never had Prime before. I've always wanted to pick up a bottle, but never got the chance to. And for some reason, they filled it up all the way up to the top. You guys can easily tell, but let's give it a shot. Honestly, you know what? This isn't half bad. This isn't half bad. The nutrition facts say that there's only 1 gram of sugar. It's not bad, but it tastes like that there's more than 1 gram of sugar. It tastes like that there's at least 15 grams of sugar, at the least. Hold on. Let me try shaking it, because I know the bottle said that I had to shake it, and let's try it out now. Let's see. Yeah, it's still the same. Also, it tastes a bit sour too, but I think that's just the raspberry part. I don't know, but I must admit, it's not bad. Shoutouts to Logan Paul. I think he did an amazing job with his Prime drink line, but who knows when we'll see Logan Paul back. But I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's get straight into this review, with the opening match being the man Becky Lynch taking on who took on the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus in a steel cage. Now obviously there were quite a few spots that actually made the match extremely awesome. One of the spots was obviously the multiple attempts at the manhandle slam onto Trish from the top rope. Trish basically blocked every single one. Trish hit the back of her head onto the cage because her legs got caught on the top of the cage, and she hit her head on the steel. And then, of course, too, the superplex from the top of the cage, which was absolutely insane. And even with Zoe Stark getting involved, because we knew full well that Zoe Stark was gonna get involved. We knew it was only a matter of time. But of course, even with her getting involved, Becky Lynch was still able to pin Trish, using the manhandle slam off the top rope to pick up the victory inside the steel. But it was after the match that made all the difference, because apparently Zoe Stark felt a bit disrespected because Trish was like, dude, why didn't you help me win? And she basically just did that, and Zoe Stark was having none of it. So she closed the door, hit Trish Stratus with the Z360, and I don't know if that means she's gonna become a babyface or if she's gonna remain a heel. It's kind of hard to say, but I think she's gonna remain a heel. I know I said that she might be a babyface. I think I said that on Saturday, but after thinking about it for the last like couple days, I think she's gonna remain a heel. So honestly, this was actually really good. This was basically the start of the whole card, and it was that damn good. It was that damn good. The way they told the story of how the rivalry began and how it all came to an end at Payback, it was absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like that before. Never would I have ever imagined that a woman like Becky Lynch would be stepping into the ring with one of her idols in Trish Stratus. I would never have imagined. I'm giving this one 4 stars. This was absolutely incredible. Could this match have ended differently? Honestly, I don't think so. Because when you think about it, if you saw what happened last week on Raw, Trish threw a chair at Zoe Stark's face by accident in her Falls Count Anywhere match with Becky Lynch. Even though that was a mere accident, Zoe Stark basically took offense to that and still hit Trish with the Z360, which, so I don't think the match would have ended differently unless if the match went into Trish's favor, then yeah, maybe Trish might have had a chance of victory, but there was no way she was gonna win. Also, I should also mention, this bottle also says that it has to be consumed within 3 days. So I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, this match 4 stars easy. Next up, we've got The Miz taking on the megastar LA Knight with John Cena as the special guest referee. And honestly, aside from the fact that John Cena being the guest referee was extremely entertaining, this was probably one of the worst matches of the card. I know some people might think that I'm wrong. I know that some people might think that I'm wrong for saying that, but the reason why I say that is because of the fact that this is the Miz we're talking about here. This whole entire year, he has only won like 1, maybe 2 matches, and that's it. That is it. That's it. This was a match that both these guys needed to win, especially the Miz. Miz needed this victory more than anything else, but it was not meant to be. Because John Cena actually injected himself into the match by pulling the Miz away from LA Knight out of the corner, and he did the exact same thing with LA Knight, saying, "Hey, I'm the referee here. If you don't listen to me by the count of 5, guess what? You're gonna get hit with a disqualification." And even with Miz trying to grab onto the ropes to win, Cena knew he hadn't been a guest referee quite a few times in his career. Kicked the hand of the Miz off the rope, and that allowed LA Knight to hit the Miz with BFT, blunt force trauma. Honestly, again, this was one of the worst matches I've seen, but it wasn't one of the best either. So I'm giving this one 2.5 stars. Could this match have ended differently? Yes. I feel like if Cena hadn't have injected himself all that much and just went with the flow, then you know what? Maybe Miz probably could have won, but it wouldn't have mattered. Excuse me, but it wouldn't have mattered because it was after the match that made all the difference, because LA Knight received John Cena's endorsement with a nice little handshake and that was basically proof that John Cena passed the torch onto LA Knight, proving that LA Knight is going to be the next big thing in WWE. Is it possible? Absolutely. It's a matter of when he'll be able to capitalize on that opportunity, and for all we know, he could show up to Raw, challenge Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American title, for all we know, or if he had the balls big enough, he could challenge Roman Reigns and the Undisputed Universal title. Who knows? Who knows? But next up, we've got, speaking of Mysterio, we have Rey Mysterio, Dom's father, who had defended the United States title against Austin Theory. This was basically a seesaw matchup. We knew that both men were determined to win at all costs. Austin Theory was the exact same way. Rey Mysterio gave Austin Theory a chance to take the title back, and he failed miserably. He failed so miserably. I'm surprised that Austin Theory has I'm surprised that he actually lost to Rey Mysterio twice in like 2 weeks. Twice in like, what, 2-3 weeks? Ooh, that's a bad thing for Austin Theory. But I will say Austin Theory trying to rip the mask off of Rey Mysterio was basically proof that he's going to remain a heel for a little bit longer. And I think, honestly, as I'm trying to pull eyelashes out of my eyes, because it's hurting my eyes. There we go. Hold on. Let me get this one. Okay. I think I'm good. Guys. I think I'm good. Okay. Anyway, I think that was basically again, trying to rip the mask off of a guy like Rey Mysterio is the worst thing that could ever happen, because in Lucha Libre, that is the most sacred thing to any professional wrestler in Lucha Libre, is the mask. You rip the mask off, you're gonna get your ass beat. Austin Theory paid the price very, very dearly as Rey Mysterio rolled up Austin Theory to retain the United States title. Could this match have ended differently? I don't think so. I think Austin Theory trying to rip the mask off was basically the end of that match. There was no way he was gonna win. I'm giving this one 3 stars because it's Rey Mysterio. Every match he competes in, it's at least 3 stars. Easy. There's no denying it whatsoever. Next up, speaking of Mysterio and the Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day challenged Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the Undisputed Tag Team titles in the Pittsburgh Steel City Street Fight. And honestly, this was interesting, to say the very least. So I don't even know where to begin with some of these spots. This went all over the entire arena in Pittsburgh. Dominic Mysterio got involved. JD McDonough got involved. Rhea Ripley got involved. Kevin Owens hit Dominic Mysterio with a swanton from the top of from within the stands of the WWE universe onto a table. Balor got sent through a table himself. So many near falls. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beating the hell out of the Judgment Day with sticks. Can't even speak. Kevin Owens busted open. Do I even have to go on? But it was the closing moments of the match that made the last moments, the last 5, 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes of the match that made all the difference. JD McDonough gets involved. He gets hit with a pop-up powerbomb onto the announce table, which didn't break, by the way. Kevin Owens gets hit with a spear by Rhea Ripley through the barricade. And as Sami Zayn hit Balor with a haluva kick and tries to go for the pin, Dominic Mysterio gets involved, hits Sami Zayn with the briefcase. Balor turns over. 1, 2, 3. Aside from all of the chaos of the Judgment Day getting involved, this was basically the match of the night. This was literally match of the night. I'm giving this one 5 stars. Could this match have ended differently if the rest of Judgment Day had never got involved? Or even if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens fought a little bit harder and fended off Judgment Day? Yes, I feel like KO and Sami could have retained the tag team titles, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Shoutouts to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They had a hell of a run as tag team champions. In fact, I think they defended the titles like at least, I want to say 13, 14, 15, I would say about 16 times at the least, against some of the best tag teams that WWE had to offer, including Judgment Day, including actually mostly Judgment Day for the most part. Yeah, this time it ended up being the charm for Judgment Day. Now they are completely draped in gold. Or were they? Because Rhea Ripley still had yet to defend her title, and who knows? Who knows? There was, however, the Grayson Waller effect that featured the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and he made the announcement that Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, was going to be on the Monday Night Raw roster. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I was a bit surprised that Jey Uso was going to be a part of the Raw roster. What I'm not surprised about is the fact that Cody Rhodes literally said, I hope we're making the right decision. And you're probably wondering why. It's because of the fact that it's because of the bloodline that Cody Rhodes did not win the undisputed Universal title from Roman Reigns earlier this year, back in April at WrestleMania. So it's possible that Cody Rhodes made the right call, but only time will tell. This one, if this were a match and I were to rate it, 3 stars easy, because Jey Uso being on Raw, I think will do wonders for him. Because there's no way in hell that if he were to stay on SmackDown, there's no way in hell that he would survive. But now that he's on Raw, think of the talent that he could be facing. Seth freaking Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, Chad Gable, Gunther, The Miz. Who else can I think of? Cody Rhodes, for all we know. JD McDonough, not R-Truth. R-Truth is still injured, but there are rumors that he's coming back really, really soon. As far as when, who the hell knows? But honestly, I think he's got a bright future ahead as a singles competitor. But as far as Jimmy Uso goes, I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical by him wanting wanting to stay in the bloodline. I don't think Roman would allow it, but who knows? Only time will tell. The story continues once again. But speaking of Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley defended her women's world title against Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel had so many chances to pick up that victory over Rhea, but I'm not even gonna talk about this, except the fact that Dom once again got involved in Rhea's matches, proving that the Judgment Day cannot do anything without helping each other out. And I find it kind of bullshit. This was probably one of the worst matches I'd seen, but I'll be optimistic. I'll give it 2 stars. Could this match have ended differently? Yes. I think if Raquel Rodriguez was quick on her feet and was able to hit Dominic Mysterio with a Riptide, say on the outside, and then hit Dom with a Tejana bomb onto the outside, and then hit Ripley with that same Tejana bomb inside the ring, then Raquel would have won the women's world title. And she even said in a backstage interview after Payback, she said, "We're not done. I'm not done with Dom. I'm not done with Rhea." And Dom posted on X posted a GIF of Scott Hall from his NWO days doing that, telling Rhea, "Oh, I'm so scared." Trust me, Dom. I already know he's probably not gonna watch this, but Dom, you better be scared, cause when it comes to Raquel, she is one tough woman. She will kick your ass like it's nothing. But we move into the main event. Seth freaking Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight title. Absolutely incredible. This was an instant classic. A clear case of 2 superstars with different clash of styles. You got Seth Rollins who's got the power game, the technicality, and the high flying capabilities, against Shinsuke Nakamura, who's got the striking, the technical, and the submission prowess. Come on. You cannot go wrong with something like this. And we knew that Shinsuke was gonna target the back of Seth Rollins, and he did exactly that. He targeted the back, and he just kept attacking the back. It absolutely horrendous. As crazy as it is for me to admit it, but this is probably the best version of Shinsuke Nakamura that we had seen in years. Honestly, I think we're getting the best version of Nakamura ever. Like the same Shinsuke that dominated New Japan Pro Wrestling many years ago. And honestly, I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. Maybe this version of Nakamura could be a babyface. Who the hell knows? But of course, in the end, Rollins was somehow able to defeat Shinsuke with the stomp to retain the World Heavyweight title. Now we were under the impression that Damian Priest was going to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. No, he didn't. Instead, after Payback went off the air, Shinsuke Nakamura got a bit bitter and attacked Seth Rollins from behind, pinning the fact that he has become a sore loser. Aside from that, this is an easy 5 stars. No way this match could have ended differently unless if Shinsuke was able to really target the back, like really target the back. There was no way Shinsuke was gonna win. This match, 5 stars easy. The whole card itself, absolutely insane. You can never go wrong with a card like this. I'm giving this whole card 4 stars, no cap. But that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more episodes in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.